Manga-Waido.
I'm Seiya Uchimura. After college, I became a certified caretaker and started working for my dad's company. 3 years later, I got my care worker license. I decided to pursue this career when I was in 9th grade. One day, my mom had a stroke, and she was paralyzed from the hip down. Back then, I was really busy with school, and I barely had time to help out my mom. Then a few months later, she suffered another stroke, and she died a few months after that. I was devastated. I should have taken better care of her, but I was too busy doing things for myself. But it was too late for regrets now. I couldn't do much for Mom, but I want to help others like her. And so, I decided to become a caretaker. One day, my dad called me to his office. I just got a call from an old classmate. He needs someone to look after his mother. She just had a stroke, and the right side of her body is paralyzed. A stroke. Just like Mom. He's busy with work, so he needs another pair of hands. His mother's also suffering from dementia. It won't be easy, but can you handle it? Of course. That's my job. Alright. Let me know if you need any help. So I headed over to the client's house. The house was huge. It was a really good neighborhood. I rang the doorbell. The housekeeper came out and showed me to the living room. Then a woman and a young boy came in.
Hello, you must be Uchimura. I'm Masako. I heard my husband and your father were classmates back in the day?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming on such short notice. So, as you already know, we need someone to look after my husband's mother. She's paralyzed and she's also got dementia now, so I thought it might be better to put her in a home. But my husband won't listen. But I know nothing about looking after the elderly. I really need some help.
Yeah, I know how that feels. So, you need help with meals, baths, going to the bathroom, getting around in a wheelchair. What else?
That should do it.
Where is she, by the way? Your mother-in-law.
She lives in the small house next to ours. She spends most of her time there. When she has to go somewhere, it's a lot of work. I can't keep doing this myself. Are you sure you can do this? You look kinda skinny. No offense.
I'll be fine, ma'am. Thank you for your concern. This lady kept staring at me for some reason. I didn't think she liked me very much.
Hi, I'm Yuto. So you're gonna be looking after Grandma from now on?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
You think she'll get better?
You like your grandmother?
Yeah, I love her. I want to spend more time with her, just like I used to, but Mom says I can't, so...
Why is that?
She's got dementia, okay? Who knows what she'll do? I just want my son safe, and I can barely understand what she's saying, so she's out of control.
I went through her file, and although half of her body was paralyzed, she could still talk, and I didn't get the impression that it was that bad. I hadn't seen her yet, so I couldn't tell for sure yet, but... Then someone came into the living room.
Sakurako, you're home. Yeah, I heard the caretaker was here, and I wanted to say hi.
Hello, I'm Seiya Uchimura. Nice to meet you.
I'm Sakurako. Nice to meet you too. Sakurako, what do you think about him? He looks a bit skinny. You think I should hire someone else?
She definitely doesn't like me. But then...
Hold on, be right back. Wait here, okay?
Why?
Uchimura-san, don't leave until Dad gets back, okay?
Huh? Okay. Then she grabbed her phone and ran out of the room. Masako-san didn't seem to like me very much, but it was her husband who called us. So maybe Sakurako thought he should be here too. While we waited, I went over some paperwork with Masako-san. The contract was already signed by her husband, so I told her I couldn't just leave. I asked her to give me some time to prove myself. If she still wasn't satisfied after that, I told her she could file a request to switch personnel. Then... Sakurako, what is this about?
Just come on. Dad, you remember him, right? He's the man who saved that kid.
Saved who? What's she talking about? Oh right, I remember!
Huh? You know him?
Yeah, I told you about him! It was about 6 months ago!
Uchimura-san, you saved a little kid from getting hit by a car, remember?
Huh? Oh! That day, I was on my way to a concert. My girlfriend Reiko was a pianist, and she was having a recital. I was always busy with work, so I never got to see her play. But this was a really important day for her, so I promised her I'd be there. That day, I took the afternoon off from work. I was running late, so I rushed home and headed over to the music hall as fast as I could. I hope I can make it on time! Then, as I was waiting at an intersection... What the? A ball came rolling from behind me. Then this young boy came running after the ball. The light was red! Watch out! I grabbed him and pulled him back just in time! Phew. You okay?
Thanks, mister.
Then the driver came out and started apologizing to us. I don't really remember what she said to us, but she was very shook up. Then the boy's mother came, and she started thanking me again and again. Well, glad I could be of help. We gotta go. I'm running late. Then I left the scene.
I was the one driving. I just got my license, so my dad was in the passenger seat.
Yeah, if it wasn't for you, who knows what could have happened. You left right away, so I couldn't even get your name. But thank you so much. It's fine, really. I did what anyone else would have done.
Oh, hey, I know. Could you give me a few minutes?
Then she ran upstairs and grabbed something from her room.
Is this yours?
Yeah. How did you...
You dropped it when you saved that little boy. It didn't have a name on it, so I didn't know whose it was, but I had a feeling that it was yours, so I held on to it.
Oh, thank you so much for this. My mom gave this to me years ago. She forced me to take a picture with her in one of these photo booth machines. Unfortunately, this became the last picture I took with her. Oh, I see.
Glad I held on to it.
Thank you so much.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but can we get down to business?
Hey, what's your problem? He saved us all!
That's fine and all, but are you sure you want to hire him?
Yes? Why not?
I don't know. He looks unreliable, that's all.
What do you mean? He risked his own life to save someone.
Yeah, why do you have a problem with him?
Why are you so mad at me? I don't get a say in this.
That's not what I said! And I'm sure you can use an extra pair of hands!
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable having an outside come into our home like this.
I get that, but I know we can trust him. I'm hiring him, and that's final! Uchimura, I'm counting on you. Yes, sir! And so, I started going to their house to look after his mother. His mother, Yoshino, she was in pretty bad shape. I tried talking to her, but she barely said anything. She spent most of her time laying down in her bed. She only got up to go to the bathroom. But she's still responding to me. I've still got hope. I just need to give her some time. When it was nice out, I took her out for walks to get some fresh air. Slowly, she started opening up to me. She even started smiling. Things were starting to look good. It still took her a long time to talk, but I just needed to give her some time. Then I told her son that she should join them for dinner. They all loved the idea. Well, everyone except Masako-san. After she started eating with them, she started smiling more frequently. She started eating more, and she was starting to look much better. She's getting better by the day. Soon she'll be able to go to rehab.
Really? Wow, thank you so much, Uchimura-san. You're good.
If she goes to rehab, will she be able to use her hands and feet again?
Yeah, it might take some time, but she'll be able to do more things on her own.
Oh, right. Then I'll get to play with her again.
But then, Masako-san said something unexpected.
Stop doing this!
Masako! It's fine. What do you mean by that?
She's gonna move into a nursing home sooner or later. She can start rehab then.
But she's feeling better now, and I want her to stay here with us. I don't want her to move into a nursing home. Yeah, same.
I get that, but we're not professional caretakers. She'll be better off with professionals, trust me!
Then, Yoshino-san started mumbling. What is it? You got something you want to tell us?
She can't talk. Stop wasting your time.
Please, ma'am. Give her some time.
Ugh.
Then, a few minutes later...
I want to live here, but I'm scared of Masako. She hits me.
She hits you?
I want to spend more time with Sakurako and Yuto, but Masako said I can't see them anymore.
What? Masako?
She's lying.
Masako! How dare you!
Mom, is this true? What's wrong with you? Yeah, she's crying.
She's making it up. She's got dementia. You're gonna believe her over me? She's a crazy old woman.
Stop talking about her like that!
She's lying. She's making it all up. No, I'm not lying. It's not true.
Stop trying to deny it! Her husband was furious. They went into the other room to talk. Then she finally admitted it. All those things Yoshino-san said to us were true. After that, her husband divorced her. She tried to fight it, but turns out she was stealing from his mother too. After that, there was nothing she could say to change his mind. That's probably one of the reasons she wanted to put her away in a home. And no wonder she didn't want me around the house. She was afraid someone might find out about what she'd been doing to her. Still, I kind of feel bad. Maybe this is partially my fault. I felt really bad about the whole thing. But...
Thanks for standing up for my mother. Masako wasn't like this before we got married, but I don't know. I guess people change. Anyways, I'm glad I found out the truth about her before it was too late.
He thanked me from the bottom of his heart. A few months later, Yoshino-san was feeling much better. She even started going to rehab. Her family was really happy to see her recover. Oh, and my girlfriend Reiko? She won first prize in the piano contest. And my client? Turns out he was a board member at a music company that specialized in classical music. They did all kinds of things from organizing concerts, talent management, and much more. And when he heard about my girlfriend, he said to me,
If she wants to be a professional musician, maybe I can help.
When I told her, she was thrilled.
I can't believe this is happening.
I know!
It's all thanks to you, babe. Thank you.
I guess you never know what life throws at you. Anyways, it was a rough couple of months, but glad everything worked out.